Hello and welcome back. We're going to talk now about, we're in the section 4 and we've just talked about the body, the negative, the challenges that we have, the negative physical challenges. And now we're going to talk about what positive actions we can take. And look at this picture, this guy about to take off on this fantastic race. So 6 main things. And most of them the opposite of what we talked about earlier, of the physical challenges, right? But we'll talk about them. 1, hydration. Drink lots of water, pure water. And one way to do it, the one way that I try to do it is I just buy one of those 1 liter thermos bottles and keep them on my desk and just make sure that in the first half of the day, I'll go through one of those. And then in the second half of the day, whether I'm exercising or I'm sitting at home, I'll have another one. So by the end of the day, at least I know that I've had 2 liters of water. The second one is this positive environment. So we talk about the physical environment that we live in. Just try to make these little changes that will be, think about it, even sensually, right? What you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you touch, what you feel. All of these things are really, really crucial. Physicality, sensuality. If you like a certain color, then fill up your house with that color. If you like a certain scent, if you like to hear certain kinds of music. And also, if you're being exposed to things that are not making you feel great and you can change them, try your best to change them. Exercise, exercise, exercise. I can't say it enough. Now, my own advice is, change it up a bit, but if you're just starting out, try to choose one form of exercise that is aerobic and another that's anaerobic, or one kind of exercise that's solo, another one that's group. But my point is that choose something that you enjoy doing. We just had this Dubai Fitness Challenge here last month. It was a really fantastic initiative. And there was this little app, right? So part of the app was that every day you would choose which kinds of exercises you do and you'd log your moves. And the most amazing thing about it was it had this drop-down menu so you could actually look at all the different forms of exercise. There are more than 50 or 60 different kinds of exercises. From swimming to weightlifting to volleyball to dancing to Zumba to yoga to archery to volleyball to bike ride. We have no excuse. There's bound to be 2 or 3 sports that we love to do, that we can do on a daily basis, and they can help us with our aerobic and our anaerobic functions, right? So exercise, exercise, exercise. The fourth one is balance, and we talked about this idea of having a work-life recreation rest balance. So let's try our best in the 24-hour period to get our 8 hours of rest, 8 hours of deep sleep, undistracted, in a dark place with no distractions, no phones and televisions and city lights. Really try to be in a place where you're just resting and not distracted. And then your 8 hours of work and then your 8 hours of recreation. Even in your 8 hours of recreation, try to spend time doing the things that you love. Try to spend time really getting that self-awareness and being on the path of the things that make you happy. Watching 4 hours of television every day is not a good idea. That's my own view. Healthy nutrition. So, like I said again, whatever it is that you choose to do it in moderation. There's a lot of information out there about the kinds of diets that people, or the kind of lifestyles that people are saying work for them. Try it, see what works, see what doesn't work. Don't be too extremist. Like I said, in my view, it's important to have a balanced macronutrient intake of protein, carbs, and fats. And depending on what your exercise goals are, you can change about those macronutrients a bit. I don't think it's important. I don't think it's wise to completely remove a specific macronutrient from your diet. And the last one is obviously that I talked about that in balance, but again, I say it again, adequate rest and adequate sleep. It's really, really important for everything, for all our bodily functions, for our mental clarity, for our stress levels, and so on and so forth. So let me ask you this question, and this is a dialogue that we can talk about before we move to the next part. What's the one thing you can do today to get more energy in your life? One thing that you can do today to get more energy in your life. I'm not going to tell you, just maybe have that dialogue with someone as well. And it could be as simple as waking up earlier and doing some morning meditation or yoga. It could be as simple as putting in 30 minutes of exercise every day. It could be as simple as changing your lifestyle a bit so that you're more active. There are many, many things that you can do. At this point, I'm going to stop this section, and the next section is just going to be really short. It's one power pose exercise. I'm going to share it with you. It's a lot of fun, so I'll see you there.